Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. All praise, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Peace and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's the brother Aishiar coming at you once again with another spirit, or another, I should say, edification through the spirit. All right, same spirit, Holy Spirit. All right, and just wanted to go into this topic. Okay, and this was inspired by Apostle Elder Tahar's lesson, and basically he was responding to something about Elder Yashawamba making a video, and a woman came on there commenting of her opinion on what the breakdown of the scriptures was. And this is why it says right here that the woman, her heart is snares and nets, okay, in order to do what? To entrap you. And the Lord gave us a high sense of integrity in this faith, okay? Because a lot of these other camps be simping for these women, all right? But you're not going to get that over here, man, okay? The only woman we're going to simp for is wisdom, okay? Not you dusty American thoughts, man, all right? And you women have a lot of goddamn nerve, man, getting up on these comment boards and flapping your gums, man, talking shit, all right? Flapping your gums, okay? Knowing damn well you don't know a damn thing, all right? But you want to get up on brothers' pages and start yammering on about, oh, it's this, it's that. The scripture says, I suffer not a woman to teach. All right? So you women need to get the fucking order, okay? You women need to get in order, man. Okay? It's not a woman's place to tell a man of the Lord how to conduct his teaching and his ministry. And the time for you women is just about up. All right. The time for you women to just be doing, you wicked women out there. And you just because you got a head wrap on, all right, that doesn't mean shit, okay? Because inwardly, just like the wicked scribes and Pharisees, many of you are inwardly very wicked and deceitful. Okay? That's why Solomon said that he did not find a woman amongst those. He was looking for righteousness. He found one of 1,000 among men, but he did not find a woman. All right, that's where you get the word evil from, Eve. Okay, so a lot of these women, they woke up to this truth just to be destroyed, because they come in. It's not enough to know you're an Israelite. You gotta also understand your place, understand your position. Some of the most wicked women you'll find know that they're Israelites. All right. All of the Jakes that the Lord was dealing with at the time when he walked the earth, they all knew they were Israel. Okay. So that's not enough. All right. This is the book of Micah 7 and verse 10. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So you women are going to be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You wicked women out there that don't want to get in line. And that's why, man, I can't wait for Jacob's trouble. And I know you brothers out there that are in the spirit feel the same way. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for you to have to be humbled and shut the fuck up. All right? There ain't going to be no yapping and flapping gums in that day. And I can't wait for the Lord to shut down YouTube, too. Shut down YouTube, shut down Instagram, just let it all come crashing down. Because at this point, you niggas are not gonna change, you know. The majority of our people, you're gonna continue to be rebellious. You're gonna continue to go according to your own heart. You're gonna continue to get up on these comment boards and talk your little shit and throw your little jabs. Okay. So may the Lord bring it this year. Lord's will. May Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai bring it. Shut it all down. And she that is mine enemy. All right. You women that have came against the prophets. Jake really doesn't understand this. The prophets are your wake-up call. So if you rebel against your wake-up call, what does that mean for you? And what's going to happen when these judgments start rolling out? You women are going to have to learn the hard way, man. Okay? That's one of the most vexing parts of this captivity. To just see how Eve has just gone to strides going above and beyond the call of duty of wickedness. She is Satan's emissary. She's the diplomat of wickedness. All right, she goes and spreads this man's wickedness all around the earth. And then you come to us and you think because you got a head wrap on that, oh wow, oh, righteous sister, man, fuck that. All right. See, the Lord put a spirit in us to where we ain't over here simping for you like Captain Cesariak, okay? Under God, the woman is the most right. Shut your ass up, man. You have a very entry level understanding of the Holy Scriptures, man. If that. You have a very basic understanding, man. And this guy done put his foot in his mouth many times, man. All right. But that's the type, but that's the type of a guy, the sisters out there, so-called, right? Because a lot of you ain't no damn sister, all right? Or I should say blessed sister, because you have sisters out there that are sincere, and the Lord's gonna save them. Okay? And they know how to be in order, right? So Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Brakathon, to those of you out there that are in order. You got a husband, you take care of your husband, you take care of your kids, you do your thing, put up some prayers, all right? But don't get up on these comment boards talking crazy and just remain in order, okay? Because we're coming into the time where every idle word is going to have to be answered for. On this such and such date, you went on this brother's comments and you said this and this and that. And what was the purpose of this? And what was your sentiment with this and that? You're going to have to answer for all this shit. See, this is the thing, like, oh, yeah, Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter, says sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. So that's why you can get up there on the internet and these people could talk that hot shit. Or you had Prophet Deborah Yah. She was another one. Wicked as hell, want to correct the prophets. Okay? I can't wait for Jacob's trouble, man. I can't wait for you women to have to shut the fuck up. And then you're going to have to eat of your own ways. You're going to have to reap the consequences of your own folly and your own rebellion. Okay? And the Lord is going to have it on us to where we're not going to abase ourselves to your low level to even want to fuck with you during Jacob's trouble. The majority of you. See, the American woman is played out. The American woman is played out. She's out of there. She's done. Okay? So a lot of the women the Lord got for us, they're overseas. They're in other parts of the world, secluded off somewhere. All right? Probably away from social media. See, a lot of you, these women don't even realize. You know the type of mercy that one of us would actually have to even think to get with you women? Because of the amount of filth that you've involved yourselves in? And I'm not saying it's impossible, but you got to understand the type of the type of mercy. Yeah, that's right. Hey, how about Shemi Ashtabashim Kakadas Brakata? To the other brother, I'm on the boss. Shalom. I was just watching your lesson earlier. It was well I could finish it. But yeah, absolutely. A lot of them are from Venezuela. You know, that's Ashland, where I'm from. You're gonna have a lot of them in South America. You're gonna have a lot of them ducked off, man, where nobody is knowing about them. They're not on social media acting a damn fool. All right, the brother put a precept, First Timothy 2:11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Right. And it's a simple instruction, but yeah, that's impossible for Eve. She just gotta flap her fucking gums, man. She just gotta open her gullet to let loose all types of nonsense. She can't just be in order and be at peace. Yeah, well, these brothers out there on the highways, they know better than me. Nope, Eve wanna come through and acting like she could call the shots. See the audacity and the nerve of you women. They don't understand, like, for a man of the Lord to get with a lot of you women, you know how much we will have to actually abase ourselves to really like bring ourselves on a low level to even get with you. Real shit. A lot of brothers, the women, and that's pretty much for all the women that we deal with. You know, because none of our, I mean, a brother might be blessed enough to have a virgin, and that's a beautiful thing if that's the case, but most of these women, even the women that we have now, are not virgins. So we have to actually bring ourselves down a notch, you know, to even get with you. But you know, the Lord has it on us, some of us, to be merciful and deal with you and try to work with you. But then you women want to be out of order. On top of the fact, you know, the type of mercy that a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has to have to even consider even getting with you, to overlook all of that bullshit. But we also remember the mercy the Lord had on us. All right, but shit, that don't mean like at the end of the day, the Most High is the Most High. All right, the level of mercy that the Lord said that we can't love Israel more than He loves them. So, you know, the type of mercy that the Lord had on Israel, most of us, I wouldn't even have that type of mercy on a woman. You know, I wouldn't. You know, for the most part, brothers are just avoid the majority of these women, man. At this point, you know, time is on our side, man. Okay, so they might have their little season to turn up and just act a fool. But if they ain't get it with the men of the Lord by now, you know, now so then you're gonna have certain women that are with unbelieving men, and through the belief of that sister, the man can be delivered as well. So that's an exception to the rule. But for the most part, if you ain't found a man of the Lord by now, you American, you Babylonianized women, you're gonna be fucking destroyed. All right. And it's gonna be terrible. All right. Your lamentations and cries are gonna echo throughout the various cities of America. Okay. Because you had and a lot of these women, they had an opportunity, but you know what was more exciting than being with a man of the Lord? The streets. The streets. So don't sweat these women, brothers. Don't sweat these women. Let them keep marching on. Time is on our side. They got a very short season left to just do their wickedness, man. World War III is accelerating. The Carmanians, the Persians have been activated. Things about to get crazy. So the hell with the American woman, honestly, for all intents and purposes. You might find one and you might have mercy and you might deal with her. And that's all within every brother's, you know, that's within your liberty in the Lord to do it, to do what you want to do in that sense. But for the most part, man, fuck these American women. Even if you got a head wrap, okay? Y'all gonna learn though. Y'all gonna learn, man. And I, for one, man, that's gonna be one of the sweetest parts of Jacob's trouble, is seeing you be humbled. You gotta just sit there and think about your own bullshit and all of the opportunities you had to be with a decent man, even outside of the truth, even Not even dealing with the brothers, just a man that was upstanding. He was a decent dude. He was attracted to wickedness and wickedness alone. That's her type. A low life. That's her type. See, if your credit score is too high, Eve ain't even fucking with you. You're disqualified. You know what? You know how you go to certain jobs and they say you're overqualified for this job. Well, most men that are decent men are overqualified for you Eves. And then to add insult to injury, you get up on the comments and you want to talk shit. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Stack it up. Go ahead and be more wicked than ever. You know? Double up on the amount of niggas you suck, all right? Triple up. Do your worst. Because guess what? Your time is up. Just like your Lord Esau, all right? Your God, the so-called white man, who you worship, you serve him. You know, just like he's going down, you're going down with him. All right, yeah, the brother Markab put Sarat 25 and 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure, right? Because these women, all they're good for, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit rough with how I'm about to say this, but yeah, most of these women are just good for a nut. Just keeping it real. You see? Can't really take these women serious, man. And that's why, like, if a woman don't, you know, let's say you're dealing with a woman and she don't want to go your way, if you really think in the spirit, it shouldn't phase you if a woman wants to leave or whatever a woman wants to do, because a woman is really nothing. For the Lord to give you a woman is the Lord to give you, the Lord is going to give us a lot of that, and that's going to be nothing to us very soon. So there's nothing to like be sweating these women and tripping over a woman. Oh man, yeah, you know. Read this. GMS Awakening 144. Elder brother Amwan Gabar Shalom. Put Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. That's right. They're gonna be in the mud, right? See? And you know what happens to a lot of these women? Sometimes you get with a fine woman and you realize like she was not, you can't idealize these women. You got to really look at them, look at it for what it is. When you idealize it, that's when you're setting yourself up for failure. Because as fine as a woman is, it's somebody out there is tired of her shit. You got that saying, right? Then on top of it, all right, on top of it, if you ever been with a lot of these women that they look good, listen, we're Israelites. You know, getting women is nothing. To be honest, it's nothing to really brag about. We're men. That's what a man is supposed to do, right? But if you get around a lot of these women and you was in your mind, you might have been, you know, fiending for this woman, and then you got her, and then the bitch smell, the bitch got, you know, you look close and you really see like her imperfections, and you like, damn, like I was really tripping. Or sometimes the Lord will give you what you want just to see that ain't really what you want or what you need. Brother put hey, Shalom, Yabba Shema Shabbat. Brother put Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Yeah, you're careless, just like America, Babylon the Great is careless. This is a culture of carelessness, a culture of just being frivolous, chasing the good feeling. Social media, yeah, it's pitiful, man. It's really pitiful. You think about The lives of these women, and most of them are fucking miserable, man. The most fine women you see, you think they like to put that like they're living and having fun. They're fucking miserable, man. No man really wants them, and they know it. So, what kind of vain life is that? The only thing you have is your sex appeal and the option of sleeping with many different men, but being able to retain none. That's a miserable life for a woman, and the woman knows that. So what do? Their whole agenda, their whole life is to try to humiliate men, try to make men feel ashamed. Don't ever let these women get you off of your integrity. Don't ever let these women get you off of your sense of dignity and your sense of manhood, because a woman doesn't determine that. The Lord determines that. How about Shemi Hawashai is going to save his men. All right. And the scripture says, Ezekiel 34 and 31, the flock of his pasture, roughly paraphrasing, is what? Is men. So you women, you don't call shots. You don't tell us what to do. You have no dominion here. Okay. The best thing you could do is really shut the fuck up. Okay. You know, if you're going to salute on the comments, that's fine. Shalom, so on and so forth. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But other than that, cállate la boca. All right. It says, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Okay, so yeah, you women are about to feel it. That judgment, Jacob's trouble. And that is one of the sweetest parts of this whole what's about to happen. Very exciting times, man. Every day I go online and I'm looking at things and I'm watching Redacted and I'm watching Gerald Salente and I'm watching Ron Paul and I'm watching different economists and I'm watching this channel, that channel, all the brothers breaking things down. It's just a beautiful time, man. And now you're going to see these women are going to start to panic even more, because the lie that they've been sold, the deception that they've been caught up in, is the snare that's about to be their own destruction. You see, and now they'll have to drink the cup of their own doings. All right. So let them be for the streets, man. And the same streets that fucking gallivant around are going to devour them soon. Yeah, we serve an awesome power, man. And he's a power of judgment, and he's a power of vengeance. Yeah, man, you said it best. The elder brother said the more excited we get is the more they should fear. Right. Well, they're looking at us like, what are y'all so excited about? And we just keep getting amplified, and we're not even worried about them. There's something that we're focused on. They can't even fathom the prize that we're looking at, which is the heavenly prize. You know, woman is going to be like breathing in that day. It's just going to come so naturally. Okay. And we'll be actually able to be men, because this world is so wicked. You got to sneak around and. Yep, that's right. Then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house. Right. That's Ezekiel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's almost that, man. We're so close right now, and you know the Lord has our eye single. So the more we're focused and locked into this, and the more confidence we have in the Lord, to where you're like, man, I don't give a fuck what happens with these bitches, man. You know, fuck all these hoes. All right, and the Lord is with us. So when the Lord is building up that confidence with us, to where we're just solely focused on pleasing Him. You know, Jacob's trouble is not going to be about, well, who got the most bitches. That's not what makes you a man. What makes us men is fearing the Lord and serving Him and keeping His commandments to the best of our ability. You see? So man, that humbling is going to be a great humbling that's coming, and they're going to be, man, it's going to be shock and awe like never before. You know, we're very close, man. The scripture says that our salvation is nearer than when we believe. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I'm gonna end it with that one. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel." Right? Because what's going to happen? They're going to be humble. All right. They're not going to be asking for something to send to their cash app. Okay. Man, I'm gonna give y'all a quick testimony. So I met this, whatever joint. I was speaking to her for a little bit, seeing where her head is at, so on and so forth. She talked about asking me for a cash app. I'm like, bitch, I barely know you. What the fuck? So I explained it to her, like, why would I set myself up to be taken advantage of? I don't even know you. Talking about send me a cash app. These modern women are mentally fried out, man. They're fucking fried. Their egg, you know, their their egg. I mean, their brain, which is like an egg that got cracked in them drug commercials, where they crack the egg and the shit is like frying in the pan. That's Eve's fucking brain off of Babylon juice. They're that bold, you know? And then she was like, yeah, I respect that. I respect that. You know? She said she respected it, but after that, I didn't hear from her. And I was like, man, fuck that bitch. Dizzy, dead, done. That's it, bro. She's a dizzy bitch. And man, that's why you can never put too much thought into these women. What's the most important thing we got to be focused on right now? Is prophecy. All right, is the brotherhood. You might have your little off time, you deal with these women, but just keep that to a minimum and keep the truth at the forefront, because that's gonna be nothing, man. For the Lord to give us women in these last days, it's gonna be nothing, man. It's gonna be like breathing. It's gonna be like drinking water. Okay, that's not our main concern right now, and that's what these women, you know, most men, honestly, in America are pretty much checking out on the American woman. The dating scene is pretty much non-existent, and now they're like, well, where did all the good men go? Isn't the irony of that hilarious, man? Where did all the good men go? They ain't fucking with you, that's for sure. That's why you don't know where they at. You know? So the American woman is going to be destroyed very soon. And just let them keep building up their pride. Let them keep building up their iniquity. If they don't want to, if you with a woman and she don't want to go the way you have it, now you deal with it how you see fit as a man. But just spiritual counsel on it is, man, fuck that bitch. All right? Fuck all these Babylonian stupefied whores, man. All right? They're not worthy of you brothers' time and effort, man. For the overwhelming majority, these women are going to be annihilated. All right? And the very few that are saved are going to be very grateful, because they're going to see the other side of it. They're going to see how these women are getting jacked up. But there, the Lord is going to give us all types of things, man. 7 women shall join to one man. You're going to be very choosy in that day. You know, a woman that's considered a 10, she's going to get kicked to the curb. All right. You got to have vision too when it comes to these things. And I'm exhorting myself, but in recent years, especially, I've been working on having vision when it comes to seeing how things will play out with certain females. And you see that a lot of time it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth the trouble. You know, yeah, it looks nice, you know, but everything that looks nice ain't good for you. You know, then you wake up next to her and you like, man, This bitch ain't even all that. I was over here in my mind. I mean, you're thinking about everything that it's gonna be, but then when you actually get it, it's like it ain't shit. Because you American women ain't shit. Okay? The modern woman is absolutely through. She's destroyed. And she wants to take you down with her. So don't let her. All right? You women better get in fucking order on these comment boards. All right? If the shoe don't if the shoe what's the saying? If it don't apply, let it fly. All right. But if it does, you know you fucking up. And consider this a warning amongst other warnings that brothers have put out. But I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakodash. That's a spirit. I just pulled up to the crib. About to some rest. Definitely make sure you brothers get your rest, get your exercise in, keep your diet on point, and focus on your purpose, man. Our purpose is to serve Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, not cater to these stupid whores, man. All right, so with that, again, all praise, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakodash. Water for all the brothers, the elders, and the brothers that tapped in. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakodash, Brak a thumb. And Lord's will, I catch you on the next lesson. Shalom.